friends, let's see today's really easy egg biryani. It gets ready also very quickly. So here I'm just going to boil 5 eggs in 4 cups of water for 10 minutes on a medium flame. Once the eggs are nice and boiled, I'm going to peel them, add some salt to taste, some red chili powder and haldi powder, and mix all of this really well and set it aside for 5 minutes. Now all the ingredients with their measurements and the method of preparing the biryani will all be given in the description box below. Now here I've cooked 1 cup of basmati rice in 3 cups of water till it's just about cooked, not completely cooked but just a little bit underdone. So it should look like this. And once that is done, we're just going to drain it over a colander or a sieve and set it aside to cool. And you can see this way the grains of rice are nice and separated. Now in a pan, I've taken 2 tablespoons of oil and I've cut up 2 large onions really fine like this. And I'm going to fry them, in 2 batches. So half of it, in the oil. And again, once that is nice and golden brown, take that out and fry the rest. That way everything will get evenly cooked and evenly browned. So we want these onions to be nice and golden brown in color and crispy like this. So once one batch is done, you can add the other half and do the same with that. Now in a large pot, I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoon of ghee or clarified butter. You can also go with oil, but ghee gives a real nice flavor to the biryani. Now once our ghee is nice and hot, I'm going to add a paste. I'm going to add the eggs that we have marinated in the chili powder and the haldi, and I'm just going to fry them but cover them because they do tend to splutter. The masalas do tend to splutter, so just fry them for about 2 minutes and then take them out. Now in the same oil, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of this ginger, garlic and green chili paste that I've prepared. That I've used 4 cloves of garlic, 1 inch of ginger and 4 green chilies and ground them to a coarse paste. So I'm going to fry this paste really well in this remaining ghee. Now I'm going to add 1 medium-sized onion that I've chopped fine. So this is like a 1-pot biryani and it's really easy. So I'm going to add 1 medium-sized tomato and we have chopped fine and even cook that really well. So mix everything really well together. Let it get fried nicely. Now we're going to cover this and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes till the tomatoes are nice and soft. Next I'm going to add 1/4 cup of pudina. So I have half a cup of pudina, half a cup of finely chopped coriander. So I'm going to use half of that in the bagar and the remaining half for the garnish. So I've added 1/4 cup of pudina or mint leaves and 1/4 cup of coriander. Now I'm going to add half of the fried onions as well. Next I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of coriander powder or dhania powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder or jeera powder. Mix all of this really well together. This is a very flavorsome biryani and it's so easy to prepare. Next I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric or haldi powder. This will give the biryani a lovely color as well. So we're going to mix all of this really well together. Now try and mash up the tomatoes. They are soft, so they get mashed up really easily. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of biryani masala. You can use any kind of biryani masala, any brand. And just about 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. Now I have a recipe for homemade garam masala. I'll leave a link below. So mix all of this really well together. Cover and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm just going to add some salt to taste. Again, mix everything really well. And now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of thick dahi or curd or yogurt. I'll leave my recipe of how I prepare curd or yogurt at home. And mix all of this well. The dahi just helps everything to get, a little bit moist and get everything really well together. And now I'm just going to add this rice that we had cooked. Try to use basmati rice. It looks nice also and it really gives that it really elevates the taste of the biryani. Now mix everything really well together. Now I'm going to add the remaining chopped mint leaves or pudina as well as the coriander leaves that we had chopped up for the garnish. Mix all of that really well together. This pudina also adds a lovely flavor to the biryani. Now we're going to add all the remaining fried onions. Mix everything together. And now you can add the boiled eggs either whole, but I like to chop them up into half or cut them up into half. And that way the biryani also looks nice and pretty. And plus the egg also gets really coated well with the rice and the masalas. And then very gently, mix everything really well together. Do try out this recipe, guys. You'll love it. And I love to combine this with some raita. So what I do is I just take some curd and beat it up and add a little bit of salt and some grated cucumber, a little bit of chopped onions, a little bit of garam masala, and it is a real great accompaniment to this biryani. So I hope you like today's recipe. Do give it a try and let me know your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Also, do visit my blog. I'll leave a link below of my blog on Blogger, as well as check out my Amazon storefront. This is basically all the stuff that I do buy on Amazon and I would recommend, and it's updated regularly. Thank you guys again for watching. Friends, I hope you liked today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.